Hello and welcome back to another video of just me talking about Five Nights at Freddy's again. And today I want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Now this game is probably widely considered as like one of the worst games in the franchise, which I gotta say I disagree, and I heavily disagree because this game is actually like really good and definitely deserves to be, I don't know, maybe top 5 in your FNAF list. And I'm gonna like talk about on why it's a very good game. So yeah, let's go through it. Now FNAF 3 to me is probably it's literally FNAF's peak storytelling. And not only does it answer some questions, not all questions obviously, but it does shows us a lot of things. Now if you look at the mini games, and the mini games basically answer us some questions, like on how the purple guy becomes Springtrap if you try to do mini games with the bad ending, and if you try to do the good ending, it shows us probably one of my favorite FNAF endings, which shows us the children's souls are finally free, and like, oh my god, I wouldn't have mind if FNAF ended right here, even though there are still some questions we had to know in FNAF. But like, FNAF 3's ending is like simple and basic. It doesn't have to go too far, and it really does feels like an ending. It really felt like Scott wanted to end the series right here, but the only problem being is that not a lot of people love the gameplay of FNAF 3 or the jump scares, and FNAF 3 not being scary. But let's be honest, neither was FNAF 2, for being honest. Like, I feel like FNAF scariness died down a little bit. But FNAF 3 was a little bit scary in my opinion. But yeah, but besides that, the lore is fantastic, and I do think really should have ended right here, because like the souls of the children are finally free, and that ending is so fantastic. It's perfect. It felt like it was done. But nope, nah, let's continue the series and make more games, more merch, right guys? FNAF is cool. Yeah, I'm not here to hate on new FNAF. I mean, I like it. It's just that I really would have wished if FNAF just ended right here. I'm sorry, I really do not like some of the new FNAF games. Like, especially Security Breach. But, yeah, other than that, FNAF 3's lore, fantastic. Yeah, let's talk about the gameplay. Now, FNAF 3's gameplay is widely hated, and I understand why, but to me, I think it's alright at best, because yeah, the phantoms are annoying as hell, but I like a challenge, and it's fun trying your best to like avoid the phantoms. And in FNAF 3, at least you don't have to check like one camera, aka the Pirate's Cove in FNAF 1, aka the music box in FNAF 2. You actually have to check every camera on where Springtrap is going, even though you have to handle only one animatronic. It's still hard to follow where this guy is going because the camera is so hard to even tell if he's there. And he can, when he goes to the vent, you have to like quickly shut down the vent he's in, or he's gonna go to your office very quick. And like the audio cues is also a cool idea. The whole idea that you have to use sound to try and stop him, to lure him to the sounds of Balloon Boy. And even though FNAF 6 definitely way did the sound thing way better, but still it's cool, neat idea that FNAF 3 implemented in the series. So yeah, FNAF 3's gameplay is alright at best, and yeah, though yeah, again, I understand why people hate it. It's fine, not really that special like the other FNAF games. It's basically FNAF 1 2's gameplay, except some new mechanics which I think are cool. So yeah, let's talk about the villain that got ruined later on. So, Springtrap is a great villain, and his design is amazing. Just like, look at them. He's so hot. I mean, he's very, I don't know. His design is like very creepy at times, actually. I really do like his design. And I never really had a favorite character before FNAF 3 existed, and really, I don't know, I really don't know what to say. I feel sometimes uncomfortable talking about this guy because he's mainly my favorite. And like, I can go on how much this guy is a great villain. And like, Scott was really hyping up this guy because in FNAF 2 he was introduced, and then like everyone would question, wait, who is this guy? What is his end goal? And like Scott had an idea, hey, what if I make him the villain in FNAF 3? And like he really made sure he was the main spotlight because like the teasers in scottgames.com and even the trailer, he really made sure that he wanted the people to know this guy, on who he is, on what he is. And like, oh god, he in the game, he's just so perfect. And we all know everybody loves Springtrap. And that's why he's probably considered as one of the best characters and the most popular characters and as one of the most important characters. And yeah, Springtrap is a great villain. So thank you, Scott, for making me a furry. In conclusion, FNAF 3 is a very, very good game and deserves more respect and definitely should be in some people's top 5. But I understand why people don't like it. It's just, I really would have wished and loved if this game got more love when it was released in 2015. Because though I too actually hate this game back then, but I'm starting to grow and love it. And it's now one of my favorite FNAF games of all time. So yeah, FNAF 3 is good. Goodbye now.